elections. We've had all the pomp and circumstance. We've had all the fuss and feathers. But it's time. It's time for Dodger baseball.
Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the LA Dodgers and the San Diego Padres. It's Padres baseball on the show, and it comes your way next. Chris Paddack gets the start for San Diego in this one. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, man, we're getting a look at a guy that's really been struggling lately. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of over 1.50. Lots of base runners, lots of hits, and lots of walks, and that doesn't add up to very good performances. So he's going to look to turn things around in this one here today.
So digging in now, Max Muncy. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Fastball in there for a called strike. Guys, the swinging Friars as they take the field here tonight. They come off another loss last time out, and in fact they've dropped 3 of their last 4.
Yeah, Matty, what I need to see out of this offense today is some early production. Somebody's got to get on base and put the defense on their heels. They've been struggling recently. They're not swinging the bats well. They got shut out yesterday, and this offense needs to adjust itself.
Weather not much of an issue tonight. A mild 65 degrees here at game time. Left side, but well foul.
He was absolutely all over that fastball. Have to find a way to keep that fair.
Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2. A swing and a miss on a ball way out of the zone, and there's 1 away.
Boy, he's having a hard time just putting the ball in play right now. He took the hat trick with 3 strikeouts yesterday, and here's another one today. Looks to me like he just needs to simplify his approach and focus on making some contact.
Here's Corey Seager. As he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball. 0-1. He'll check in here at 256. 9 homers and 28 RBIs. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Paddack has found success in his career at limiting base hits. He usually turns in outings where his hits per 9 numbers are really respectable, and obviously that goes a long way as a starting pitcher.
Matty V, there's a couple of things that really hurt you when you're a starting pitcher. Walks and giving up many base hits per 9 innings. This guy keeps the ball in play, doesn't give up a lot of hits, doesn't walk very many batters, and when you do that, it's a good recipe for success, and it's worked for him so far in his career.
That's lifted the other way out to left. Left fielder giving chase. He gets there and makes the play for the 2nd out of the inning.
Batting third, the right fielder, Mookie Betts.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up Mookie Betts. First offering on its way.
One ball, 1 strike.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Taken, strike 2.
Not the ideal location for a changeup up in the zone, but he got away with it.
Fouled away. 2 out, nobody on. Line toward right center. Myers is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Dodgers down in order. Dodgers scoreless. Padres coming to bat. It's the battle for Southern California bragging rights, and it's on the show. David Price will be on the mound for the boys in blue. What's your take on him, Dan?
Thanks, Matty. David Price, former AL Cy Young Award winner. Big fastball, 95 to 97. Curveball and a slider. One of the things he does well, commands the strike zone, throws a lot of strikes.
In now, Wil Myers. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For the Padres, the right fielder, Wil Myers.
Now here it comes. And here's a fastball called for strike one. Dan Dero, you check out this Dodger team as they enter play here tonight. They're definitely in a nice stretch as they've won 6 of their last 7 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, this team finds itself with a huge lead, double digits right now, and climbing, playing really good baseball. Some people will say, oh, you don't want to have that big a lead. You start resting on your laurels. I look at it the other way, man. You've earned the right to kind of get some guys off their feet if the manager wants to. There's a lot of different ways you can go about it. This team's focused and playing really good baseball. I would not worry about it. Keep pushing the throttle.
And this one's tapped foul at home plate.
Hey, you guys know me. Hitting's a process of elimination, and I'm eliminating the changeup this next pitch. I'm on everything else.
A 1-2 count to Wil Myers. The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
This is why it's so hard to be successful as a hitter when you fall behind in the count. 1 and 2, you're probably expecting some sort of off-speed pitches, but when the pitcher offers up a good hard fastball, it's pretty hard to adjust and catch up to it.
So now to the plate, Greg Garcia. As Price starts him with a strike, it's 0-1. He'll enter play here with an average just over 250, 4 home runs and 11 RBIs. Right side, scooped up, and the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out.
Batting third, the left fielder, Tommy.
Digging in, Tommy Pham. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. Price is ready. Here's the delivery. And this is taken outside for ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Fouled off. The 1-1 from Price.
I got 2-1 to count.
The count now at 2-2. Strike 3 called as he can't get the bat off his shoulders. Side retired. 3 up, 3 down for San Diego. We are still scoreless. Second inning set to go, and that'll bring forward Cody Bellinger.
35, Cody Bellinger.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch.
Hey, this offense better be prepared to pull the trigger. This starter is known to be aggressive and come right after you.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first down.
Boy, there's the perfect pitch right there. The straight changeup. He hadn't used it yet in this at-bat, and what does he do? He uses it, pulls the string, and gets the big strikeout.
Here's Jock Peterson now. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. He comes in with 16 home runs on the season so far. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Fastball just misses. That's ball one. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. Swing and a miss at one in the dirt. Hedges finds it, but he's not going to have a play, and they'll allow him to reach first after the strikeout. So they'll slap an error on the catcher there, and you can tell he's not happy back there. Now batting, Will Smith. He's hoping to break out of the slump he's been stuck in. He's set, and the pitch. Good changeup there to start him, but it drops a little low for ball one. Line drive to center field. Lagares is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
Batting seventh, the second baseman, number 9.
Next up for Los Angeles, Gavin Lux. He drove in 2 of his club's 3 runs in last night's affair. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. On the ground for Dozier at second. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. 1 left for L.A. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. And in steps Manny Machado. Lifetime versus David Price. He's hitting .326. He's also taken him deep 6 times, so there's some ownage in this matchup. Now the first pitch here from Price.
Nope.
Down and away, 1 ball and no strikes.
Nope, 1-0.
Two and 0.
He's a veteran out on that mound. He understands he has to establish that inside fastball to open up the outer half of the plate.
Hey.
2 balls and a strike. Changeup called a strike, and he comes back even at 2-2. Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike 3 called. 1 away.
You know what was really impressive to me about that strikeout? He fell behind 2-0 to start the at-bat. That's a pretty bad place to be, but then he kind of refocused himself and came right back with 3 quality pitches in a row to sit him down. That's not easy to do, but now his focus has to hone in on getting ahead on the next guy.
Lifted down the line in left, and this will wind up a foul ball. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2.
Boy, so far early into this one, this guy's pitching really well, and I'm a big believer in body language. He's getting the ball, he's working really quick, keeping the ball down in the zone, and if you take a look at this guy so far early on, a lot of positive signs. He looks like he brought his good stuff in this one.
But taken in over at first for the second out, as that might have been extra bases if it were 3 feet higher.
The second baseman,
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the power hitting second baseman Brian Dozier. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Ball 1, no strike.
Dozier waiting on the 1-0.
That's ball 2.
Swing and a ground ball to third. Throw on to Muncy, gets him, and with that they'll end the inning. Padres down in order. Will move to the third with no score. Into the box now, Chris Taylor, and he's hoping to get things going at the plate. It's been a bit of a struggle for him in recent games.
Chris Taylor.
Here comes the first pitch. In there, and it's 0-1.
0-1's the count.
Ball 1. And he drops a changeup right down Broadway for a called strike.
Hey, I don't care what league you're in, American, National, if you're playing on Mars. If you get a heater down the middle of the plate as an 8-hole hitter, you better be swinging the bat.
Locked him up with the off-speed stuff on that one. Chris Taylor becomes the first out of the inning.
David Price.
Standing in, David Price. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Starts things here with a changeup for a called strike. Dodgers have yet to break into the hit column here. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. On the move is Lagares. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning.
Now
Back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring up the left-handed hitter Max Muncy. First offering on its way. Popped him up. Garcia is there for it. And the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Dodgers. Home half of the third coming up. No score.
We're back as the Padres line up readies for their third turn with the bats, and unfortunately for them, this club has had its issues on offense. They come in ranked in the bottom part of the league in both strikeouts and runs scored. One player told me, "It's frustrating for sure, but more than anything, I feel bad for our pitching staff. They go out every day trying to keep us in ball games, but right now we're putting a lot of pressure on them to be perfect with the lack of run support we're giving them." Another hitter told me cutting down on the strikeouts is a big point of emphasis as they try to generate more consistent rallies going forward.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
0-1.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Peterson is underneath this one, and he's got it for out number 1. Coming to the plate now, Austin Hedges. He was hitless in the shutout last night. Here's the first pitch to him. Hit hard on the ground to second. And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single.
Dan, how hard is it to massage your way through such a deep lineup? I mean, even the 8, 9-hole hitters are solid big league players.
You know, Mark, these days you're not seeing a lot of defensive specialists in the infield or outfield. If you're in that starting lineup these days, there's a pretty good job you could swing the bat. Now
a bunt attempt here. One there, but wisely no thought of a return throw, and the inning will continue.
The right fielder, number 4.
So here's Wil Myers looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Price pauses. Here it comes. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. 1-1 to San Diego's leadoff batter. And there's ball 2 now. And this is hit hard to the right side, but foul. Now Price misses here on 2-2, and he runs it full. 3 balls and 2 strikes.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
Oh, and there's a drive to deep left center. You can pretty much forget about this one. This is way out of here. Two-run home run off the bat of Wil Myers. Number 11 for him on the season, as the Padres have taken a 2-0 lead.
Yeah, and that's what you call a dream scenario or an absolute nightmare, depending on your viewpoint. A power pitcher on the bump and a power hitter at the plate. A plus B equals see you later. It's simple math, folks.
Into the box now, Greg Garcia.
The shortstop.
As he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. The 1-0.
2 balls, no strikes.
2 out, nobody on. Outside and low, 3-0. Padres shortstop ahead with a 3-ball 1-strike count.
Gotta believe he had the green light in that situation. 2 outs, 3-0 count. This guy can certainly handle the bat. That's a perfect situation to let him loose. But I love the fact that he's keyholed in a certain area, and it wasn't what he was looking for.
Full count here. Here comes the pitch. And it's fouled away. The next 3-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. Some more of the colorful characters here at the ballpark tonight. The 3 of us return with more Wednesday Night Baseball after this. Now at the plate, Corey Seager. He flew out in his last at-bat.
The shortstop, Corey Seager.
first pitch of the at-bat on its way.
1-1. Ball 2.
Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2.
Hey, always a good idea to take a couple of pitches when you're facing a young arm like this one. And now he's put himself in a real good hitter's count.
The 2-0 is laid off, but in there for strike 1.
The problem for the batter now is he's gotten so inside conscious after those first 2 pitches. Anything on the outer half of the plate's going to look a foot outside.
It's down for extra bases, and the Dodgers have their first hit of the game. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Man, that's got the sting for the pitcher and his teammates. They just get on the board and are feeling good about themselves, looking for a shutdown inning so they can get some more runs on the board. But instead, this guy blasts a leadoff double. Getting that shutdown inning is going to be a lot tougher now.
Here's Mookie Betts as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. As a look, now the pitch.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Now a curveball's in there. 1-2 now.
Hey, I don't mind that take right there. That was a nasty breaking ball. Started outside the zone, popped back inside the zone. Good spin rate on it. Move on to the next pitch.
And he fouls this one off. Working for the punch out and the offering. Swinging a soft liner. That's in there. Base hit. And the runner scores from second as they cut away into that deficit here. It's now a 2-1 ball game.
Boy, so frustrating as a pitcher. 2-strike RBI base hit. The ball wasn't hit very hard, D-Row, but from a hitter's perspective, you'll take it any way you can get it.
Yeah, in today's day and age where everyone's looking to go deep and can go deep, not many guys have a legitimate 2-strike approach. This is one of those players, and that's exactly what he did. Shortened his stroke a little bit, didn't try and do too much, and came through for the team.
Cody Bellinger at the plate now, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. The 0-1 on its way. Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. Now about a 58-foot breaking pitch that he wisely lays off here. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Betts is on the move. 2-2 pitch is fouled away. And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. And while we have a moment, here's a look at the Padres' road to the show report. 2 players that this organization has to be happy about right now. So next to bat will be the left-handed hitting Jock Peterson, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. The 1-0. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Now the 2-0 home.
Ball
3-1 now as that misses down and in.
Hey, he's had great command all day. Want to see how aggressive he is in the zone with a 3-ball count.
And he lays off here. A nice job. It's ball 4. First and second now with 1 away.
Well, he loses them there, but that's just the first walk he's given up, along with a couple of hits, so his command has been pretty solid so far.
So striding in, Wil Smith, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. First offering on its way. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1.
Man, this guy's been incredibly efficient so far in this one, mostly because he's getting ahead. 70% of the batters he's faced, he's thrown the first pitch strike to.
Behind 0-2 now. Drilled down the line, but this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Betts on second. Peterson is over at first with 1 away. Swing and a miss on the breaking pitch. 2 away. Stepping into the box, Gavin Lux. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. From the stretch. Comes set. The 0-1. Sent on the ground out to second. There is Dozier on to first, and that'll do it as they manage to not let this inning get out of hand. It's a run on 2 hits here for L.A. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. It's the Padres 2 and the Dodgers 1. Ready now, Tommy Pham. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and they froze him on a good changeup. Tough one. If you got good arm action, and this pitcher certainly does have good arm action out there, tough to decipher between the fastball and changeup. He's got to be willing to stay back and take the ball the other way.
Here's Manny Machado now. First time up, he went down looking.
Yeah, in today's game, certainly don't get completely reprimanded for too many strikeouts, but no one likes to go down looking. Expect him to be a little bit more aggressive at the dish this AB.
Now the first pitch here from Price. And that's in there for strike 1. Looking at his career totals, Machado is slugging north of 480, which puts him among some of the best power hitters in the game in that category. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. 4th inning of a 2-1 ball game. And he takes one off the inside corner for ball 2. And he misses low here, so the count goes to 3-1.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
Fouled away.
3-2 counts are usually a time to challenge the hitter, but I think he'll be careful here. Shoot for the corner, and if you miss and you walk him, so what? That's better than him putting 1 in the seats.
No walks yet. Here's the delivery. And a fastball misses there. Ball 4.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
Riding in once again, Josh Naylor. First delivery to him on the way. Breaking ball. That's in the dirt as he takes a ball.
Perfect time for a mound visit right here. Just give him a breather, a chance to collect himself and get back to work.
Now the 1-0.
Ball, inside.
Clearly working the bottom of the zone, trying to get a ground ball for a double play.
Price comes home to 2-0. 2 runs on 2 hits and 1 error for the Padres so far. That's lifted the other way out to left. On the move is Peterson. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out. Digging in now for San Diego, Brian Dozier. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Weak grounder down the line at third. This gets foul. It's 0-1. From the stretch. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2. A runner on first with 2 away. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. And he lays off the pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Now Price misses here on 2-2, and he runs it full. 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Well, this has been a good at-bat. He's now worked the count full to 3-2. It allows the runner on first to be on the move with 2 away.
Ready to deliver the full count pitch. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. He'll try it again. 3-2. On the 8th pitch of the at-bat is the one that finally does it as he wears him down, and the inning is over. Padres leave 1. They still lead it 2-1. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with Dave Roberts, the Dodgers skipper, about his lineup's performance so far. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. He said they've been chasing at pitches out of the zone all game, which obviously doesn't usually lead to good results. Until they start being more selective with their swings, he said they will continue to struggle.
Thank you, Heidi. Next for the Dodgers, Chris Taylor. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Strike taken, good bender on the outside there. And this is pop foul, but perhaps playable behind first. But this will land untouched. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
He might have to look for a different way to put this guy away on 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times, so he might be looking for it.
Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
You can bet they'd love ball 4 here. That gives the pitcher on deck an obvious bunt situation to move the runner into scoring position.
And a good eye here as he takes ball 4, and it's a base on balls to lead off the 5th inning.
And that's what you want from your leadoff hitter. Shows some great patience and discipline, making the pitcher labor to start the game. The result is a leadoff walk and a chance to make some early noise.
At the plate, David Price. He's 0 for 1 thus far. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Now a bunt attempt here.
Naylor
Is there, and he has it for the out. So a runner at first with 1 out now, and that'll bring up the big bat of Max Muncy. From the stretch.
shocked he didn't let it fly right there. Usually you're looking for a fastball elevated to get the party started.
The 0-1. Runners on the move for second. Pitch misses low. The throw down is going to be far too late. That's a stolen base.
He picked a good pitch to run on at that time, and it really paid off. A changeup down in the zone is a really tough pitch for the guy behind the plate to catch and throw on, so he didn't stand much of a chance there.
No contact there, and it's 1-2. One run, 2 hits. No errors for the Dodgers thus far. Ball 2. Swing and a miss as he ran that 2-seamer right by him for the second out.
This pitching staff has done a really good job against this guy in this series. This is a really good hitter, and it's not easy to make a guy strike out 5 times in a series up to this point, but that's what they've done to this guy so far.
Next at the plate will be Corey Seager as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Myers is under it. He's got it to end the inning as they'll strand the tying run in scoring position. Dodgers leave 1. Our score remains 2-1. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and that'll bring forth the veteran outfielder, Juan Lagares.
The center fielder.
First pitch on its way.
Lagares.
0-1, no strike.
Here's Price now on 1-0.
It's never advantageous to fall behind 2-0 as a pitcher, but if you're going to do it, it's far better to do it with a guy down in the bottom of the order. Time for a challenge fastball right here, though.
Now here it comes.
Yeah.
On a swing to forget there, it's back even at 2-2.
That's been a great pitch for him all night. Able to push and pull the throttle a little bit, throwing a good fastball located and mixing in that nasty changeup with good arm action.
Here's another 2-2.
We got full count.
Now a foul tip straight into the catcher's glove, and he's able to hang on to record the first out of the inning.
Leading off the inning, your job is to get on base and set the table for the inning. That was a pretty good at bat, and that he pushed the count to 3-2 and made the pitcher work, but I think he'd like to have that 3-2 pitch back. Pretty sure that was ball 4 he went after.
At the plate now, Austin Hedges. Swing and a ball hit out toward right center. Betts on the run. He gets there, and that's the second out. Stepping up now, Chris Paddack, reached by way of a fielder's choice his first time around. Price gets his sign. Here's the pitch. Price ready with the 0-1. Got him to go after that one, and he's in a quick hold. 0-2.
Down 0-2 to a guy with this much weaponry, 5 pitches he can go to, not looking good.
And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for San Diego as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead. So that'll bring in Mookie Betts. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
Here's the first pitch to him. Some activity out in the bullpen now as a couple of left-handers begin to stir. Now the 1-0. Misses, ball 2.
If you've been paying attention, the guy on the mound does not want to come inside. If I'm at the plate, I'm leaning out over.
High and away, not close. 3-0.
Got through the 5th all right, but it looks like he's a little off kilter here to start the 6th.
High in the air out to center field. Lagares is under it. 1 out. Striding into the box, Cody Bellinger. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper.
Now here's a fly ball. Well hit. Back goes Lagares. On the warning track, he makes the catch. Now at the plate, Jock Peterson. He hits with 2 away as they continue to trail in this close game.
Well, Matt, this has been a big inning on the mound. He's had to face the middle of the order, and so far he's held them at bay.
Yeah, this feels like the kind of inning we'll look back on at the end of the game, even if the result of it changes dramatically here. He's ready. Here's the first offering. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Lagares is under it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Dodgers down in order. They still trail it here 2-1. Bottom of the 6th inning now, and next to bat will be the outfielder, Wil Myers.
Yeah, man, this guy flexed his muscles in that last at-bat. We heard that he has good power. That last bomb had to go well over 400 feet. He hit it a long way.
Here comes the first pitch. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. The windup and the 0-1. Ball 1 as he lays off below the zone. And this one runs a little too far in. Ball 2. He's fallen behind now. 3-1. Greg Garcia is on deck. And the good fastball there finds the zone as the count goes full now. 3-2. Ripped down the first base line. That's through for a base hit, his 2nd of the ball game.
Hey, there's a bullet down the right field line. That had double written all over, but a great job by the right fielder to cut it off and keep him to a single.
Nice aggressive turn by the batter right there, but hats off to the right fielder to keep him from getting the scoring position. 2-1. 2-1. 2-1. 2-1. 2-1. 2-1. 2-1. 2-1. 2-1. 2-1. 2-1. 2-1. 2-1. 2-1. 2-1. 2-1. 2-1. 2-1. 2-1. 2-1. 2-1. 2-1. 2-1. 2-1. 2-1. 2-1. 2-1. 2-1. 2-1. 2-1. 2-1. 2-1. 2-1. 2-1. 2-1. 2-1. 2-1. 2-1. 2-1. 2-1. 2-1. 2-1. 2-1. 2-1. 2-1. 2-1. 2-1. 2-1. 2-1. 2-1. 2-1. 2-1. 2-1. 2-1. 2-1. 2-1. 2-1. 2-1. 2-1. 2-1. 2-1. 2-1. 2-1. 2-1. 2-1. 2-1. 2-1. 2-1. 2-1. 2-1. 2-1. 2-1. 2-1. 2-1. 2-1. 2
First pitch of the at-bat. Sacrifice attempt here. The second for one, but he'll put this in his pocket and be content with just the one out. So a runner at first now with one away. And up next, it'll be the outfielder, Tommy Pham. As a look, now the pitch. Low-scoring game thus far, 2-1 here in the 6th. Now a move over to first, and the runner back safely. Goes the other way and sends it deep down the right field line. Betts is back to the track as he takes it for out number 2. So it's a runner at first with 2 men out, and that'll bring in Manny Machado. From the belt, kicks and deals. And a ball, 1-0. Out of play off to the right. It's 1-1. 2 out with the man at first. Line drive to center field. And he'll pull this one down a step or 2 in front of the warning track, and the inning is over. 1 left for San Diego. They lead it 2-1. Digging in to try it again, Will Smith. And guys, 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Matt. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays, and they've done just that.
Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really go either way in these late innings. In there at the letters 0-1.
Well, he's done a real nice job with that breaking ball in this start. That's not the first time he's locked the guy up with it.
Now a changeup, but it misses just a little below the zone. One and 2 now as that one's fouled off. And now a pitch on the way. Grounder down the line at third, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Now the pitch.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
And that's taken high for a ball. It's full now, 3-2.
What we're seeing here is a really smart at bat. They got to be thinking the man on the mound is getting a little short on gas, so when you go up there and make him throw a bunch of pitches, you're more likely to get a good pitch to hit or at least force him out of the game.
And he struck him out, and that's 8 strikeouts thus far.
Nice job there taking care of the leadoff hitter via the strikeout. I'll tell you, in a one-run game, especially this late, getting that first guy in the inning is so important. It changes the whole complexion of the inning, so that was a big out.
At the plate, Gavin Lux. Yes, he'll take a breaking ball in off the plate for ball 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. The 1-0.
It's been more than 2 innings since this guy's allowed anyone to reach base. He looks pretty unbeatable on the bump right now.
Into the corner and slicing foul. The 1-2. to 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Well, I think that pitch is the result of a lot of foul balls. He might have tried to do a little bit too much with it, trying to get him to swing through it, but it just ended up taking off on him.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Hard hit at third. Throw gets him 2 down.
The third baseman, number 3.
Stepping into the box, Chris Taylor. It was a walk in his last trip. First offering on its way.
Nope. Ball 1. Counts 1-0.
The 1-0 home.
Nope. Outside.
Well, we all know he's not the greatest threat with the bat up there. His numbers certainly aren't that pretty, but hey, I give him credit. He's really working the count right here.
Now the 2-0 home.
Ball 3.
Well, he was definitely looking fastball here, and he got one, but that was good discipline to lay off and get himself into a 3-0 count.
And a good comeback there. It's 3-1. Next pitch will be number 100 for him now through 6 2/3. And a called strike on the outside corner there. It's full now, 3-2. Now the payoff pitch home. Oh, and he lets him off the hook there, as this isn't even close for ball 4.
And when your pitch count gets over 100, you've got to expect them to lose a little bit of accuracy out there. And I think if he gets in any more trouble, they might come get him. We'll see if he can finish strong.
Now the skipper of the Padres is up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And it looks as though that's going to be all for his starter here tonight. So he'll depart with the lead and a chance to be the winner, but he is responsible for the tying run at first.
Your attention, please.
So with a left-handed hitter waiting, they'll go to their own left-hander out of the bullpen. Matt Beatty is going to come on as a pinch hitter now, so that means we've seen the last of David Price. First offering to him stays upstairs. It's a ball and no strikes.
Hey, I know the tying runs at first right here, but if the pitcher on the mound executes, keeps the ball in play, I think good things are going to happen.
Ready with the 1-0. We're in the 7th inning now of a pitcher's duel. 2-1 our score. Pops this one up. Dozier has a play. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. 1 left for LA. They're down 2-1.
7th inning, the Reds.
Blake Trinan gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Number 49, Blake Trinan.
At the plate, Josh Naylor, 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
Leading off for the Padres, the first baseman, Josh Naylor.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. Fouled off. Clearly off with his timing on that one. A swinging strike. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. Strike 3. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
Brian Dozier at the plate as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Here's the pitch. Now it's 2-0.
He may be down 2-0 after those first 2 pitches in this AB, but those are pitches he can feel pretty good about. They did miss by a whole lot, so it's not like he's all over the place.
2 balls and a strike to Dozier. Set to deliver on 2-1. 1 out, nobody on. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. Again, he sends it out of play. Good eye to lay off the slider there, and he works it to full 3-2 here.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
Not quick enough that time, and he's lucky to get another chance. Count remains full. The next 3-2. Rolled slowly down the third baseline, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. On pitch number 10 is the one that finally does it as he strikes out after a long battle here.
Well, it's been a rough series for him at the plate so far. That's 4 strikeouts in the first 2 games, so this pitching staff clearly has him figured out.
Here's Juan Lagares. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. 0 for 2 for him to this point. And now he'll foul this one off as well to fall behind here. No balls and 2 strikes. Waved at and missed for the 3rd out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. Padres down in order. They still lead it 2-1. All set for the start of the inning, and that'll bring up the left-handed hitter Max Muncy.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. Strong, 28 years old. He was a 21st round pick during the first-year player draft of 2012.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
1-1 to the Dodgers leadoff man.
That one looked like it could easily have gone the other way. There's a big difference between 0-2 and 1-1, but now this next pitch probably becomes the biggest of the at-bat.
Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike.
One of the best ways to keep a guy uncomfortable is to pound him inside. They're doing that, and this one caught the zone.
Lifted the other way down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. The 1-2 pitch. He pulls this one into right. Myers is there, one away.
Boy, talk about hitting into some rough luck. That was an absolute bullet to the outfield that gets caught, and he would have represented the tying run.
Here's Corey Seager. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Here comes the first pitch. The pitcher's duel continues here. 2-1 score as we play the 8th. And it's fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And this is swung on and missed. 2 are quickly retired to start inning number 8.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch out right there. Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Andres Munoz will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7 spot in the lineup following the double switch. Trent Grisham will also come on now as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch.
Batting 9, number 2, Trent Grisham.
In now, Mookie Betts, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. Unable to find the zone with the slider. Who jumped the gun a bit on that swing, and he's down 1-2. Now a check swing, but that's in there for strike 3 anyway, and the inning is over. 1-2-3 go the Dodgers. Our score remains 2-1. Dustin May is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 85, Dustin May.
At the plate, Austin Hedges. He's 1 for 2 in this one.
The catcher, Austin Hedges.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Ball in.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
The 1-0. May, just 21 years of age. He was selected in the 3rd round back in the 2016 first-year player draft.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
2-1 the count. Three and 1.
It's been a great job so far by the 8-hole hitter. If he finds a way to get on base, this could spell for a huge inning.
And he fouls this one off. Now the payoff pitch home. And this is taken here for ball 4. So the leadoff man's on base to kick off the home 8th.
That leadoff walk is a great way to start this inning when you're looking to pad the lead. Could be the beginning of good things here in this half inning.
Into the box now, number 2. And he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. He's set. Here it comes.
That was a pretty good fastball after he walked the hitter previous. There was a little angry on that heater.
Oh, and 1 count and the pitch. On a line to shortstop, but the runner is back in time to avoid the double play.
Now batting, right fielder, Wil Myers.
Now back to the top of the lineup, stepping in, Wil Myers. It was a single for him in his last at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. And now some action in that Dodger bullpen as a left-hander has begun to get loose. Here's a swing and a miss, 1-1. 1 out, 1 on in a 1-run game. Tough to get fooled any worse than that. He's in a hole now, 1-2.
Man, this guy's been locked in all game long. I don't know where that ugly swing just came from.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Runner on first in a double play situation, so you expect to see a lot of pitches down in the zone. So I think that pitch up right there was a good one. Obviously, the double play is more efficient, but you're always going to take a K when you're on the mound.
Stepping in now, Greg Garcia. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. The 1-0. A swing and a miss, strike 1. The 1-1 home is laid off for ball 2. And he popped him up. Taylor in foul ground, and this will land foul. Working for the punch out and the offering. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side. In there, a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Now batting, left fielder, Tommy.
Digging in once again, Tommy Pham. Been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive.
Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. And this is off the corner and low. Ball 1.
Wow, the Padres have been scuffling so far. They need to get a big hit, and it's about time somebody comes through right about now.
And wow, a very high strike, but a strike nonetheless, and it's 1-1. Hit the other way out toward right field. Betts giving chase. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. Padres leave a pair as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead. Kirby Yates comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the ninth.
Number 39.
Set to start the ninth in this one, and next will be a speed threat in the form of outfielder Cody Bellinger.
Tough situation, down one here on the road, trying to score off one of the game's top closers. They've got the work cut out for him.
He's set, and the pitch.
Hey, great job pounding the zone strike one. When you got a great hitter in the box, got to get ahead. Count leverage is a must.
Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch.
Hey, as a hitter right here, you can't be leaning out over. I know those first 2 pitches were in the outer half, but nothing saying he can't ride a fastball in right here.
Slider. Ooh, thought he had him, but it's 1-2.
1-2.
Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one. So the leadoff man gone to start the top of the ninth as we take a look at league saves leaders entering play. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. Ready once again, Jock Peterson. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
No balls and a strike to count. Got him out at his front foot. It's 0-2.
You got to be paying attention as an offense in a hitter's meeting in this situation. When you got a guy on the mound that you know the bottom can drop out of any pitch he throws, you have to elevate your sights.
And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. 1-run game here in the top of the ninth. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
Well, you have to feel pretty confident about the way this one's going to end up as a manager. 2 hitters, 2 strikeouts from the closer. There's not a whole lot more he can do to instill confidence that he's going to wrap this thing up without any problem.
Ready for another chance? Will Smith, 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. From the stretch. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1.
Hey, either this hitter needs a cup of coffee or he was sitting off speed right there.
Now, oh my, this ball is crushed. Look at it go. And as Dodger fans have heard for years, she is out of here. So a solo shot here to left center field. And just like that, this ball game is all tied.
Big time at bat right there. Team trailing, and he ties it up with a bomb. Interested to see how this one finishes out.
To the plate now, Gavin Lux, as he'll take a look at ball one. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. And looked like ball 2 below the knees, but it's ruled a strike, and that evens the count at 1-1. Looks like double-barreled action now in the San Diego bullpen as they get a lefty and a right-hander up to throw. Had nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1. Splitter called strike 2, and I don't think he liked it.
That's a pitch he'd like to have back. You're not going to see very many pitches like that from a pitcher of this quality. I'm sure he'd like to have that one back to take a swing at it.
And he strikes him out on a good pitch, so 1 run can win it as we head to the bottom of the inning. But the Dodgers are able to tie things up on the solo home run. Home half of the ninth is straight ahead, and we're deadlocked now at 2 apiece. Bottom of the inning now, and standing in now the always dangerous third baseman Manny Machado.
Third baseman, Manny.
First delivery to him on the way.
Machado.
Off the plate, ball 1.
Now the 1-0.
Well, this is a spot you'd like to be in. 2-0, good hitter. He's going to turn it loose right here.
Now the pitch.
Ball 3.
Josh Naylor is on deck. Here it is on 3-0. Hit on the ground out to short. Fielded cleanly. And an offline throw, but boy, look at him stretch out and keep the foot on the bag. Great concentration there for the first out. So stepping in, Josh Naylor. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. Here comes the first pitch. Swung on and hit deep to left center. This one has a chance. Peterson is back to the warning track, and he's able to put it away for the second out. Digging in now, Brian Dozier. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. The pitch.
Hey, big curveball right there. He's able to steal a strike. I don't blame the batter one bit. That looked out of the zone, out of the hand, but he was able to drop it in at the top of the strike zone.
Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2.
Hey, the fish ain't biting there on that 0-2 breaking ball, but you got to be careful because this pitcher might throw him another one.
Fouled away. A ball and 2 strikes.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Fouled off. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2.
Hey, this has been an epic at-bat right here. I don't blame the pitcher for a little nibbling right there. Maybe get a swing and a miss. He didn't bite on that one, so now we go full count.
And it's fouled away.
4 foul balls in this AB. Pitcher cannot find anywhere to go to put this guy away.
There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. A leap, but he won't get it. It's off the wall. And the possible winning run is into second base. He's got a 2-out double.
Hey, that's a nice piece of hitting right there. 2-out base knock to put the winning run on base. Let's see if someone can catch a gap and end this thing.
Fernando Tatis Jr. will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line.
Fernando Tatis Jr.
In there, 0-1. With runners in scoring position this season, Tatis carries a batting line a little over the 260 mark. The 0-1 offering. Tatis is a guy that has a lot of speed, no doubt about that. And while that's certainly a weapon for him offensively, it could be argued that it benefits him just as much on the defensive side of the ball, given the position he plays. The set and the 1-1. Now a changeup, but it misses just a little below the zone. Tatis, a native of the Dominican Republic. This is his second year as a major leaguer. Taken, strike 2 called, and it's even at 2-2.
That pitch looked like it could have been a little high, but he's been calling that pitch all night. Kind of rough for a pinch hitter, but I'm sure his teammates let him know that's where the zone has been.
Here's the 2-2 pitch, and he comes back with a fastball. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. So they can't get that winning run home, and that means we'll have to go a little longer tonight to find a winner. 10th inning coming up, and we are tied 2-2. Jose Castillo takes the mound as he'll be the first man to pitch here in extra innings.
Number 65, Jose Castillo.
New inning set to get underway, and set to go is the third baseman, Chris Taylor.
Third baseman, number 3.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Nope.
This one's a strike. It's 1-1. Now the pitch. Here's ball 2 as the slider dips below the zone. And he fires a fastball now for a called strike 2. The 2-2. Fastball well outside. And possibly an interesting development here. It's a leadoff walk to begin the frame in extra innings.
Man, when the game is tied, the last thing you can afford to do is walk the leadoff hitter. Got to focus on getting that ground ball now.
Kike Hernandez will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Hitting for the Dodgers. Number 14, Kike Hernandez.
There's a swing and a high pop-up. Dozier over to his left. Makes the play, 1 away. Next up is Max Muncy. There's 1 away. The runner at first represents the potential go-ahead score. Double play is in order, however. Here's the first pitch.
And
Too much bite on the breaking ball that time as it's well off the outside. A good action on the two-seamer there, and it's 1-2. Weak grounder down the first baseline, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Ready with another two-strike offering. That misses, and we're even at 2-2. Three and two now.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with one out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball four anyways.
Now the 3-2 pitch. A bouncer to the left side, and that's through for a hit. And he is in there at third as the possible go-ahead score.
Hey, you play to win the game right there. You want to put this defense on its heels a little bit. Late innings for them to implore the hit and run, that's an aggressive tactic by the manager, and it paid off.
Into the box now, Corey Seager. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball one. And clearly this is a critical moment in this ball game. Go ahead run at third with one away. The 1-0. Pitch out. Nothing doing. All even now, 2-2. Runners are at the corners with one man out. And he's getting his money's worth up there now. It's full 3-2.
Well, no doubt in my mind, this has been the at-bat of the night so far.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Lifted down the line in left. Left fielder is on the move. And the play is made, but this should be good enough for an RBI as the runner from third tags up. He's safe at the plate. And they've jumped ahead here in the 10th.
Hey, putting together good at-bats late in the games can really help out. And how about this sac fly right here? Good at-bat that leads to his team getting the lead here in the late innings.
So it's a runner at first with two men out. And up next, one of the terrific talents in the game, Mookie Betts. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Didn't quite catch the zone there, ball one. A runner on first with two away. And he fouls this one off. Now the 1-1 pitch.
Ball two. Count is 2-1.
Count remains 2-2. Protecting with two strikes, went out of the zone that time, but he stays alive. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Grounded weakly down the line toward third. He's got it. And the throw to first is in time, but the damage has been done as the side is retired. A run, a hit, and a man left. So now we'll see if these guys can get even in the bottom of inning number 10. It's the Dodgers 3 and the Friars 2. Kenley Jansen enters the game here an inning later than usual as he'll try to close this one out in the 10th.
Kenley Jansen.
Stepping up to the plate, Austin Hedges. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game.
Tough task ahead here as this guy, one of the top save guys in the league right now. He's been very reliable shutting the door.
First delivery to him on the way. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Jansen has over 40 innings on his line so far and has allowed just over 1 run per 9 innings, an ERA in the low 1s. The 1-0 home.
That's ball 2.
Don't expect this pitcher to throw something over the heart of the plate. He's going to have to stay on the corners right here. Huge spot in this game. Do not miss over the heart and get beat.
Here he comes on 2-0.
Ball, that's off the plate.
Jansen, a 32-year-old veteran. He's an 11-year vet at the major league level, so he certainly puts together a nice career in professional baseball.
Yeah, Matty, you ain't kidding right there. 10 years, we refer to that in the biz as hitting full pension.
He's set. Here's the 3-0.
I got 3-1. 3 balls, 1 strike.
And the winning run will reach. It's a leadoff walk to start the home half here in extra innings.
Well, there's only a 1-run cushion to play with, so he's got to be upset after he walked the leadoff man here. Go-ahead run comes to the plate, and there are no outs. This could be a very interesting inning.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Trent Grisham. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Showing bunt here, but he takes ball 1.
It's a great job right there to pull that one back, make the count 1-0, and get this defense on its heels a little bit. The number one thing, if you're going to be a good bunter, you have to get strikes.
From the belt, the pitch.
Oh, that's off the plate. Ball 2.
Nobody out, runner on first. And he yanks the bat back in time. 3-0 now.
Yeah, now you've got a guy up there trying to give you an out by bunting. So the last thing you want to do is waste pitches and maybe put yourself in a situation where you could walk him.
And he'll just watch the cut fastball here for strike 1. 3-1.
You maybe get 2 pitches a game where all the guesswork goes out the window. This is certainly that situation.
And it's up to a 3-2 full count now. Sure took a healthy hack that time. And he missed with it. Ball 4. So that means now the potential tying run will move into scoring position at second.
That was a great battle right there. He tried to get him to chase, but he laid off some really tough pitches and got a walk. Got to tip the cap to the batter that time.
Here's Wil Myers. A winning run at first with nobody out. From the belt, the pitch. Now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. So you can mark that one down as an E5, and I bet he'd like to have that one over. So striding in, Greg Garcia, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. He's set. Here it comes. Good pitch there down below the zone. Got him to go after it.
Kenley Jansen is one of the best in the business, and he knows how to pitch out of jams. He's in one right now, and I wouldn't bet against him.
0-1, here it comes. Swing and a liner. And that will get down as he delivers a big one here. It's a base hit. And they're going to walk off as winners. They've taken it here in extra innings.
Yeah, when he stepped into the box, he was thinking about shortening his swing, finding a way to make contact and score that tying run. But he does even better than that, finding a way to drive the winning run in as well.
A lot of runs put on the board in this one, but here's a guy that found a way to make a difference. He's the tops player of the game.
He was one of a few guys that really swung the bat well in this game with a pair of base hits. He helped propel his team to a hard-fought win.
La 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 bamba, shout it bad, yeah. All the cash up for grabs, yeah. There's no cap. She like that, I keep coming back. La 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 bamba. Shout it, you the bomb. We go shopping in Milan. Backseat of that foreign, bad in LA like LeBron. I got a smudge in her little bum. She say you can have my corazón. La 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 bamba, say that, yeah.
And it's a 4-3 finish in this evening's ball game. Jose Castillo earns his third win of the year in relief. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
The final line score for our ball game tonight. For the victorious San Diego Padres, 4 runs on 6 hits, 1 error. They left 5 men on base. For the Dodgers, 3 runs, 4 hits, 1 error. They left 6 men on base. Time at the ball.